Things are different now. I'm taking over the control of the red player, and I don't want to be called red player. I want to be called the fire player because it's red. And for my first action, I'm gonna use this size 1 happy city to collect 2 food right there. Now, although I say I'm using my first action to collect the 2 food, but in fact, it's a free action for me because I have the economic liberty, which my first collect action cost me no action, and therefore I still have 3 actions. In my second action, it's gonna be using the 2 food I just got, and I'm gonna get the civil liberties events. And now, that's my first action, and my second action, we're gonna use that right away as an action, get 3 mood tokens. So we'll get 3 mood tokens. The 2 food was for the getting the events, and now we get 3 mood tokens. As my final action, I need to pay 2 mood tokens to collect the resources for a second time because of my economic liberty. I'm going to use this size 2 happy city to collect 3 resources, 1 gold, 1 ore, and 1 food.
And I shall take over the control of the yellow player. And I also don't like to be called yellow. I shall call myself Lemon. Yes, my lemon people. And for my first action, I'm going to use this size 2 port city, who also happens to be happy, to collect 3 resources, 1 gold, 1 ore, and 1 food. My second action is going to use the food, the gold, and the food to get in new events. And this events will be so awesome, it's gonna be the tactics. So now my armies can move. And I can use the combat event on action cards. It will increase my culture by 1, and I also get a new culture token. Now I'm gonna move 1 of my army over here to attack that barbarian village. And I will also use the tactic card. Since I'm attacking the barbarian, I am the attacker. And this card allows me to roll 1 more die when I'm attacking. And I shall roll the dice of fate. 1 for my army, and 1 for the action card. Here we go. 4? Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. Not even 1 hit. And now, gotta roll for the barbarian. 1, no hit. Retreating is not an option. For the second round of combat though, I'm gonna play this card. So I can roll a die for my army, and if I roll a hit, then I can cancel my opponent's hit, so to save my useless army this time. Here we go. Nope, no hits cancelled. Now, let's see if my army can actually inflict a hit on the barbarian. Nope. Oh my goodness. And now the barbarian will try to attack my army. And he succeeds. And my very useless army unit is now dead. That's very sad. I had high expectations of him. I was hoping to use this other army to explore that region here, but now he had to stay here to defend my city. But such is life, everything is unpredictable.
Aya, me English no good, me taking over blue player. I don't mind being called blue, it does not matter to me. For my first action, me use an action card. This allows me to get 3 events from the green player who's right nearby me. And the green player can also have 1 me events. But my unit must be within 2 space. So I have to move my unit first. So for my first action, must move this to here. So I'm within 2 space of the green player and can use that tech exchange card. And I'm going to get the fishing events. Thank you very much. And that will increase me happiness right here, and also this right here, and me get event here. Me don't like be hungry, but me have irrigation, so me can ignore this event. me no lose food. Because of my blue player's tech exchange card, I have to decide which technology I want to get. And I will get the irrigation right here, since there's really not much I can get from blue except for this one. And because of that, my happiness level increased by 1. I get 1 more happiness token, and I must also draw another event card. So we threw the event a splendid year. Everybody gets 3 food. That's the nice part, excellent. Except, first of all, I don't have the storage, so I can only get a maximum of 2 food. Second of all, this symbol right here, that's the barbarian attack symbol, the first one ever in this game. When the barbarian attacks, we have to look for the barbarian settlement that's within 2 spaces of our own cities. So the only eligible one would be this one here, 1, 2. And I have no unit in this city right here, so I cannot defend it. So I can only hope that this barbarian will roll 4 or less. Here goes nothing. Here comes the barbarian attack roll. 4 or less please. And I got a 5. So the attack was a hit. I had to reduce the size of this city by 1, so I had to get rid of the port. And this city now becomes an angry city. That is so unlucky for me. Alright, let's go back to the blue player's turn, because his turn is still not over yet. Oops, me sorry, didn't know that was gonna happen, not my fault. For my second action, me gonna use that to collect 3 resources plus 2 more with an action card. Allows me to 2 more resource than normal. Therefore, 5 total resources. Me collect 2 more food, 2 more lumber, and 1 more ore. Maybe less number, more ore. And me last action, spend for food, 1, 2, 3, 4. And build 2 settlers. All done. Wow, I don't think we're doing too well. Now I have an angry city on my hand. Okay, but I already decided what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna focus on developing this city into a great one. So the first action is I'm gonna spend 2 of my mood token to make that city happy. And later, and right now actually, I'm going to increase the city size as well. I'm going to build a, what's this called? Academy, that's what it's called. Right there. So I use these 3 for the increase to build the academy, and these 2 to make the city happy. And I'm gonna use the remaining 2 food to, let's get rid of this, to get events. Free education for everybody. So I get 1 mood token in the future when I use an idea or gold to buy new events. And I increase the mood token, mood level by 1, and I get 1 mood token. And that's all 3 actions right there. This moment will be remembered in history as the moment the fire people rise to domination. Thanks to the blue players event, now I have 2 extra food to spend. I'm going to spend all that and get new events. And finally, I get my taxation events. I can start taxing people more money. This is the only time I think taxation is a good thing in my life. Pay 1 mood token and collect 1 gold for each city that you have. And I have 3, so we're gonna do that right now. And because I have 3 cities, 1, 2, 3, I can tax all of them and get 3 gold. And that's 1, 2, and 3 go right there. As my last action, actually not quite yet, I'm gonna collect the resources again. And because I have the economic liberty, my first collect action has no action cost. So I will get another food ore and one more food right there. And as my last action, I'm gonna build some armies, yay! I use this happy city right here for my free collection resource, so I cannot activate this again. I have to activate this city, and I'm gonna spend all my resources to create 3 armies. So I'm gonna spend this for 1 army, and 2 army, and 3 army. Next turn, we're gonna start attacking the barbarians. Hey!
Oh, look at the fire people with all that military might. And look at my lemon people, couldn't even kill that little one measly barbarian. I'm going to turn things around, but not with military. I've given up hope on military now. I'm going to first collect some resource from this happy city right here. I'm going to collect the ore and the gold. And the other one will be food, but I don't have storage, so my food is full. Second action, let's increase the city size of the other city. So we're gonna use a food, a lumber, which is used as a gold, right here, and we're gonna build a temple. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna put an extra food right here and use the sanitation ability, which gets me another settler right here when I increase the city size. So I get a temple and a settler. And before I forget, when I build a temple, I can also get 1 mood or culture token, but I'm gonna go for culture this time. So my lemon people is full of culture and happiness. So you, my new settler, is now my missionary. You're gonna go explore and spread our goodness. Okay, not bad. Lots of good stuff over here. Doesn't really matter where I place it, but I'm gonna place it this way so that I get some protections. What protections you said? Oops. Okay. If anybody come from this way, they will be stopped by the mountains and the forests. Because when you move into the forest, you cannot attack. And when you move into the mountain, you cannot move again this turn. Hooray, lemon people.
Aya, my turn again. I have so many people. Let's go move. Gotta move this one over here. And this one explore. Let's see what we have. Me looking, me liking. Not bad. Gonna do it this way just for protection. So our country is surrounded by mountain. And this one will go here. And we're gonna found a city, new city right here. And now 1 more city. And also gonna do civic improvement. 1 here and 1 here. It's now my turn, and thankfully I have this really big city and who is happy, so I can collect a lot of resources and have some options available. So we're gonna activate this city to collect some resources. I'm going to collect a gold from the sea space, a lumber, a ore, and a food. And because I have public education, and my city has academy in it, so I can get 1 idea resource as well. So I'm gonna get that 1 idea resource. I'm going to use the idea, it's a little bit mess right here, and the gold right away. Oh, let's get this all sorted out. There we go. To get a new offense. And this new offense, we're going to get warships. So when my army attacks from a ship, we can cancel 1 hit in the first round. So that's really nice. And because we have free education, and I just use I just use a gold and idea, so I can get a free mood token. So let's get that here. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I'm actually not gonna get the ore from the collection. I'm going to get the food instead. 2 food instead of um, 1 food, 1 ore, and 1 lumber. Because I forgot, I'm gonna use the 2 food to get another advance. But this time we don't get the mood token because I didn't use gold ore idea. And we're going to get nationalism. So we get 1 mood or culture token after building at least 1 army or ship. So we can get a lot of happy token that way. And because that's my first government, I can now draw 1 action and 1 objective card. For the last turn of this round, I'm going to play an action card first. Duplicate 1 advance that another player's civilization has at no full cost. You must have a unit or a city within 2 spaces of a unit or a city of that player. And in case you don't believe me, see I have a city and unit here, and that's 1, 2 space, and 1, 2 space from yellow, or I should say the lemon people, and the green people. So what I'm going to duplicate is the tactics advance, so I can move my armies. So now, my armies can move, but I have to increase my culture level by 1, and I also get a culture token right here. And that also means I trigger an event as well. And we get a famine. Boring. Everybody has irrigation, so we can all just ignore this event. Hooray! For my first action, I'm going to use this size 2 happy city to collect resources. Can collect 1 mood token from the sea, 1 ore, and 1 food. But because of my economic liberty, my first collect action has no action cost. So right now, I actually still have all 3 actions available to me. So for my real first action, I'm gonna move all 3 of my units and attack that really annoying barbarian village right there. Let's roll for my armies. There we go. So I have, what is this? 11, so 2 hits. That's more than enough to kill the barbarians. They only have 1 army. So let's roll for the barbarian. And nothing. The annoying pistol barbarian is finally gone. Yay, let's get rid of that. And now it's my settlement. But because it's got captured, it's not very happy about it right now. Unhappy city. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 cities in total. And now I'm gonna use my second action to tax all my cities. Hooray to taxes. Now, first thing first, because I just defeated a barbarian, I actually get 1 gold for doing that. Thank you very much. And now, we're going to use the taxation right over here. So I can pay 1 mood token and get 1 gold for each city I have. So let's take a look at that. So here's my mood token, gonna spend that. And like I said, we have 4 cities. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4. We have now 6 gold. And as my last action, we're gonna increase the city size. So we're gonna spend the food. Oh, you couldn't see, but I spend the food, the ore, and 1 gold for the lumber. We're gonna increase the city size right now. We're going to build an academy in this city right here. Hooray to Fire Country. And because I just built it, I actually get 2 idea resources as well.
My lemon people culture will slowly but surely flourish under my guidance. Now, my missionary has done a great job in founding a new city right nearby. We'll use this city to collect 3 resources. 2 food and 1 lumber. And we're gonna use the third action to build a fortress with 1 wood, 1 ore, and 1 food. Now those pesky barbarians will not dare to touch my city now. Hua, hua, hua.
It's my turn again. Me decided this will be my most glorious, biggest, baddest city. So first, collect stuff from here. One number, two food. They all lined up nicely. Ha 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 ha. And I'm gonna use two food to buy writing. Everybody needs to know how to write. Writing is very, very important. And I increase my culture here. More culture for me. And one more token for me too. And I draw more cards. I have the accuracy, so I can draw more cards. And now it's time to build another temple. More temple. So, ore, lumber. No food cost for temple. Temple right here. All my city have temple. Excellent. Me dogma. I get new events because of dogma. New temple. So I got devotion. For the last turn of round 4, we're going to activate this city to collect 1, 2, 3, 4 resources. So we'll collect 1 gold, 1 food, 1 ore, and 1 lumber. And we'll get 1 extra idea here because of the academy. And we're gonna use the gold and the idea to get navigation. So now my ship can move around the board right here to near sea space in the direction moved. And that's gonna be helpful to launch a surprise attack right there. We have to increase the culture level by 1 and also get another culture token. And we're going to actually spend it to play an action card, leadership. So basically, I gain extra action this turn. I'm gonna use the token to make a civic improvement. Oh, actually, I gain a token too because I used the goal and the idea to research. So I get another mood token. And I'm going to use 2 of them to do a civic improvement action. And lastly, I'm gonna use the food, the ore, and the lumber to build a new port. For the civic improvement, we'll make a neutral city. And we'll make it a happy city over there. And then we'll also just build a port for this right here. And that's it for all my actions. So our fire people is the only one who completed an objective this status phase. Because we're rich, because we tax out people, we have 5 gold here. Now we just pay 2 of them, and we get 2 points. And for our 3 events, we're gonna start conquering the world now. We'll go for the steel weapons. Now we'll get 1 extra hit whenever we attack. But we must pay 2 ore, which, because we have money, we're gonna pay gold instead.
Oh, we lemon people didn't complete any objectives this status phase. That's okay, we still have 3 more status phase to go. For the 3 events though, we're gonna get writing this time, so that we have all vision, writing, tactics, and myth. We have all of them. What a collection. Ha 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 ha. We're gonna increase the culture level by 1 and the culture token by 1. And there's an event. Oh no! We got the Great Merchant. The first player to pay 1 culture token on his turn may, as an action, both get a free economics advance, and if the player has trade routes advance, generate income from any trade routes. Well, nobody can do that right now because it's a status phase. But we do have to put more barbarians down on the map. Do you see this? We lemon people. This barbarian was because of the event card too, and it's still here. Now we have to put even more barbarians. Well, since the blue player has never had to deal with barbarian in this game yet, we're gonna put it right over here. Here you go, blue player. Nice little barbarian to be your neighbor. And we'll also put another barbarian right over here as well. Have fun with barbarians, blue players. It's a gift from our lemon people. Ha ha ha.
Lemon people are so annoying. Me no objective complete this phase 2. No objective. Get some tactics. So we can deal with the barbarians. So annoying. Increase this. And this too. And draw an event again. Ooh, I get more food. People eat, people happy. But no! Those barbarians attacking me. No good, no good. Me really don't like lemons now. Now the barbarian attack the cities. I have no units. I'm gonna die. Give me snake eye. Snake eye will be wonderful. Let's see here. Oh wow, 2 hits. No, no. Me city destroyed. Both of them. Me very unhappy right now. Me get free army though. Me put army here. Defense city right there. Because me fanatic. Very, very fanatic. Wow, sucks to be the blue player right now. Oh well, so for my free offense, and actually first of all, I don't have any completely objective cards either. So let's go ahead and get the free offense. We're going to get absolute power. So if I pay 2 Mu tokens, I can extra action this turn, but only for once per turn. So that's good. This is the end of round 3. Thank you for watching this video. I'm going to draw all the new action and objective cards later, and I'll show you at the end of the video. And nobody wants to get rid of their size 1 city. And let me see who the first player is. The green player has a combined culture and happiness of 8. The red has 7. Oh, so we actually beat red. And the yellow has 3 plus 8 as well. And the blue has 8. So everybody has 8 except for red, who has 7. So to the left of the red player, the lemon people now gets to decide who's the first player, and they are going to decide, well, we might as well be the first player. So next round, the yellow player, the lemon people, will be the first player. Alright, once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you want to find out how things turn out towards the end of the game, please, by all means, join me at the next episode, and we'll play round 4. Thank you, and goodbye.